Michigan legislators are facing a July 1st budget deadline.
TV6 senior reporter Jerry Tudor spoke with a Democratic representative and Republican state senator to find out where the budget sits and if they'll make that deadline.
In just 4 days, the state budget deadline for fiscal year 2026 hits. Currently, the budget sits before the House after passing through the Senate. The proposed budget is more than $84 billion, with $15.3 billion allocated for the general fund. Democratic lawmakers say Republicans have not presented a full budget in the House yet.
If we don't have a budget passed by July 1st, it is the fault of Speaker Hall and our House Republicans. And I say that not to be political in any way, but to say very explicitly that the last 2 years, there was a Democratic trifecta. Democrats passed a budget on time. Multiple terms prior to that, we had divided government or Republican-led House, Senate, and governor. They passed budgets on time by July 1st.
Republican State Senator Ed McBroom says the divide comes from different priorities within each party.
Two very different sets of priorities, right? You have the House, which is working really hard to squeeze the budgets to get $3 billion for road funding. You have the Senate, which is not really the Senate leadership. Their main priority is just having it done by July 1st. And so that's like two extremely different priorities.
McBroom also says the constitutional deadline for passing a budget isn't until the end of September.
I don't necessarily feel like the blame should be laid here so much on the partisan side of things, so much as it is on two different chambers of the legislature, two very different sets of priorities on what they want to accomplish with the budget process. And I don't think there's any reason to panic.
Morgan says groups funded by the state need to know how to allocate that funding in advance.
But our self-imposed law from prior legislatures says that we must have a budget done by July 1st. And the reason for that is that our school districts and local governments and anybody who is funded through state government needs to know what they're going to get so that they can plan accordingly.
We will continue to follow the progress of the 2026 Michigan budget. Jerry Tudor, TV6 News.